Hello YouTube, this is Golden Imam1 here, and today we're going to be having a discussion on the new Biolab concept and its enrollment to Ikanam Biolab. Since the release of the construction update, we have had new structures, modules and lots more. Furthermore, we have upcoming items such as ion cannons, spawn tubes, terminals and even orbital strike modules. However, never before have we seen a permanent base that is potentially going to revolve around construction, and that is where Ikanam Biolab comes in. Currently, the Biolab from Amrish functions like any other Biolab. Its differences is that it has one-way jump pads to the Biolab at its surrounding satellites, and it has neutral teleporters at the base of the Biolab. One of the game developers, Bbruness, made a post on Reddit about a potential change to Ikanam Biolab with a prototype base and its lattice link that are both subject to change. So first of all, let's talk about the lattice link, and I feel good and bad about it at the same time, and here's why. The reason why I feel good about it is because enemies could go head on with only one captured satellite, or capture all 3 satellites and surround the enemy. This way they can make the attack easier for themselves, as they'll be able to pull vehicles and attack from all angles. I can imagine waves of vehicles and infantry pushing into the new Biolab, creating some sort of last stand scene for the defenders. However, the fact that you can surround the Biolab means that you can also ignore it and move on to the next base, which is a current problem with hives and player-made bases at the moment. Players don't have enough reason to attack player-made bases / hives, and integrating it into permanent bases may not make much of a difference. But then again, if you choose to ignore it, then the faction who owns the Biolab can somehow cut off the enemy, and this will hit hard during an alert. Moving on, let's look at the outside of the new Biolab concept. So first of all, the dome looks slightly smaller than the Biolabs we have. However, since there's going to be an underground part to the new Biolab, we can at least say there's going to be 2 levels, ground floor and -1 floor. It's been said that you can capture the Biolab with vehicles on the outside, so I'm guessing there'll be a point with a proximity that they have to be within to claim the point. I guess it's a way to involve tankers and drivers to capture a base, and encouraging the combined arms aspect of the game. Magradis could be chilling on one of the points, and then out of nowhere there's an incoming NC air raid. We have open space above the dome with 3 elevators to enter the base. Since it's flat and open, I'm going to assume that this space is for defenders to build up their constructions and place a hive. On the topic of entering the base, we've been told that there are 5 entrances excluding the lifts. I can already identify one under the bridge, as you can see a bit of the door frame, and I also believe there'll be one under the other bridge and one close by the Sunder garage. I'm not too sure about this, but this hole looks like one of the 2 exterior entrances nearby the points on the outside. We have interlinked roads around the Biolab varying in height to give attackers different sieging angles, but other than that, that's all I can analyze on the outside. Moving on to the inside, it looks like we have a circular maze with the capture point in the center. It's a good thing they're sticking with the Biolab idea, as there's various bits of cover to hide behind. However, I would like to see a bit more greenery, since that's what Biolabs are all about, promoting that idea of nature. On the other hand, everything does seem a bit cramped, so I'd like to see some more space. One thing I wonder about is if you can place constructions underground, such as spawn tubes, as they'll give the defenders an advantage, and I think it's safe to say that constructions such as turrets and walls won't be able to fit in there. The whole ring is connected by doorways that look wider than the ones we're used to, and I can already see some potential choke points that might be hard to push, but I also see some flanking opportunities, so it seems attackable and defendable. I can imagine some really cool last stands by the defenders on this central point, but once your spawn tubes or Sundra has been destroyed, you're gonna need to find some way else to save the base. Other than that, this new Biolab does seem interesting, and I look forward to testing it out. Now, what I've seen is a lot of people feeling negative about it and saying it's a bad idea, but we must remember we've been provided with only 3 pictures and 10 bullet points about it. Since this is an underground base, I would say that the devs should look at subterranean nano-analysis and address its problems to make sure that the same problems aren't replicated into the new Biolab concept. Problems such as FPS and handling a high battle flow of infantry in a relatively small area. Like I said, this is only a prototype and it's yet to hit the public test server, so it's in a galaxy far, far away from life. What we can expect are playtests, so make sure you download the PTS and come along to the playtests, and hey, you may get a free helmet for hopping along. But be sure to keep updated with Reddit and the Planetside 2 Twitter account. The links will be provided in the description. But what are your thoughts on this new concept? Are you hyped for us as activated or sharpening your pitchfork? Let us know in the comments down below. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe to receive some more golden quality content. But nonetheless guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.